Okay, so apparently Paimon's VA is actually gone. Which, I mean, she did say she wasn't going to voice out Paimon until the company goes union, till Hoyoverse goes union, which we all know that's not going to happen. But we're going to see, like, what the heck is going on. So let's watch this.
At the end of this, it happened. At the end of this video, I have a very big announcement to make. Paimon's English VA has allegedly been officially recast. In 5.7, allegedly, Corinna Butger is homeless. This scene...
Wait, so does that mean Paimon's not voiced, or does that mean she has a different voice, or does that mean it's still voiced by Corinna, because Corinna would have probably did the voices before she quit?
Like the official confirmation, but I will wait till I see it in game. Will they retroactively remove Paimon's voice from the game and have the new VA slowly replace them? We will see.
It's like some lines of Corinna, some lines of the new in the same class.
Let's get into this.
So Paimon's voice actor has been recast. That's right, boys. The promised day has arrived.
God.
Genshin Impact has finally recast Paimon.
My God.
Anything to prove that?
Corinna Butger, and finally we are done with that absolutely deranged individual. The prophecy has come. I literally told y'all. I told y'all that there would be a wave of recast after the strike ended. I literally told you should have trusted old PaperBagBoyy.
That would make sense.
13 VAs have already been replaced. I believe one of them is also Kaylee Millis, who's another known scumbag on the.
Is that wait? Who's the one that voices Kuching? I think she's getting recast. Which I'm really hoping Kuching's new voice is good, for the love of God, because obviously Kuching's one of my favorite characters. So if her voice is like, I don't know.
Which is great
because old PaperBagBoyy.
How many other voice actors? Wait, how many? Oh, I guess literally every single Liyue character.
Almost every single person who harassed Tainari's new VA has been replaced since then. So
That's
this
good,
is a big dub for anybody.
No, you mean Kenichis?
Who doesn't like pieces of shit.
It's always right.
Although if you don't like pieces of shit, you're probably not watching my channel. You're probably not a fan of me.
All right, but let's get into it. Let's listen to this. But later we're going to be covering how this could and is likely true, and also how the travelers are coming.
Tainari's voice actor change made sense. It made sense.
So let's get into it.
But I will always say that even though I think it's good that Tainara's voice actor did change, I will always like Tainara's old voice more. I'm sorry, it just sounds more sassy. I feel like Tainara's old voice suited him more. Alright, I'm always going to be on that fence.
Voices of the travelers
on
are coming back.
Hey, don't panic. Paimon heard that dreams tell us what we need by showing us the...
She sounds so goofy. Like, what the fuck? Why does she sound so goofy? She sounds like she's like...
Opposite. So, if you...
Oh, I actually hate this. Wait, no, wait, is this bad for me to say this actually feels like a downgrade? From what we already had? This sounds so, like, she's putting on too much of, like obviously Paimon's targeted to kids, but this feels like too much of, like, a goofy kid show. Like, is that just me?
You had a nightmare.
No, this has to be AI. This has to be.
Huh? Maybe all you need is something to cheer you up. Come on. Paimon will treat you to something yummy.
Okay, I will say this. She sounds fucking stupid still. But the good news is she sounds stupid, but at least is not voiced by a stupid person. And that's what's great.
Yeah, but gotta be honest, to me, it's like, I don't really care about the person, like, how the person acts. All I care about is the finished product. And this sounds weird. This sounds really weird. This has to be AI, right? I feel like this just has to be AI. This is... No way.
Normally for me, I separate art from the artist, but Corinna Butger is one that I make a very big exception to because she is a known piece of shit behind the scenes that's been negatively affecting me since the launch of
personally,
I remember when I got my first hate thread because she was upset because I mislabeled her gender. And then she told all the voice actors about how problematic I was. And then I got blacklisted, well, by her and a couple other VAs like the Acheron VA, which was so fun to deal with.
Dude, that's actually pretty good. I actually like...
No. It's bad. It's still bad. Don't pretend this VA is still cringe, but maybe they're not a shit person behind the scenes.
That a lot. Now it's a little bit more high pitched than I would have liked. I would have liked it to sound more like the Japanese dub version of
I thought you were gonna say it's more high pitched than the old one. I was like, I thought you were gonna say for a second. I was like, what?
Paimon, a little bit cuter, but you know, it's actually really good. I think it's a lot.
But I mean, I feel like maybe I'm sure. I mean, I've literally been playing JP for the past few patches, and I'm probably going to be doing JP in 5.7. Isn't JP really high pitched as well? Am I going crazy? I feel like JP's more high pitched. Like,
A lot better than Karina Bugger's version of
Sure, it is better, but I still don't like it. I'm just gonna be real.
I don't know.
Paimon. But first and foremost, we got some absolute
I need to listen to it.
great new news, and that is Zach Aguilar. Zach Aguilar coming back.
I think. Oh wait, he's coming back to voice Ethan. Nice. Wait, I think there's a video. I'm going to go back and listen to it again.
To voice Aether in Genshin Impact. That's right, boys. The
Nice, he's
Travelers
back.
are finally coming back. They're not
After like 4 billion gazillion
no
years.
longer going to be silent.
That's huge.
They're also going to get more roles or more lines, supposedly.
Funniest story. I had one of my mods. They went to an anime con where they met Zach Aguilar, and they were talking about their favorite content creators and all this shit. And Zach was like, yeah, I watch a lot of Genshin CCs. And then she says, oh, that's so cool. Would you ever consider like playing games with Tectone? And he said,
Oh no.
we're not allowed to do that.
Oh no, wait. Oh my, it's great. Oh wow. Oh, I'm not surprised though. That's crazy. So that probably means he would like to, but that says that I feel like that says that he would love to do it with like play games with Tectone. It's just yeah, you care. What the fuck? I feel like after all this, maybe people will ease up, but I don't know. I feel like it's never. I feel like it's just never going to get better between the voice actors and Tectone. Well, Tectone didn't do nothing. It's just the voice actors, but
It is wild, man.
I feel like they're never going to get off the like.
hatred
high
for me
horse.
in this community runs deep. By the players, to the voice actors, to the company themselves. It's quite funny.
But let's hear it from the horse's mouth. He's saying here, I'm coming back to voice Aether in Genshin Impact. Not going to be in 5.7 due to timing. Thank you, Hoyo, and the entire team. Aether means the world to me. It's been a...
What's the bet? 5.7 is the patch that Ether gets voiced the most. It's just silent.
blessing
Hell
working
yeah.
with on these games
That's
for
great.
these past
Great
5
voice
years,
actor.
and I'm thrilled.
I believe Zach Aguilar is also a voice actor in Demon Slayer as well.
to
Yeah,
continue.
Kanjuro.
Love you guys. Now,
Yeah.
this is what I
The
think
main character in Demon Slayer, the main character in Kanjuro. Zach is in himself the main
happened,
character.
right? So a lot of actors said that they would not be recast from Hoyo without receiving a call first that literally asked them whether or not they were actually going to come back. Asked them whether or not they would come back to work.
Oh yeah, and why have I forgot his name? Child's VA. Griffin. Wait, Griffin, right? He voices the one with the wind husherer. He voices him, and that's all I know. Wait, it was Wind. No, Mist. Wait, was it Mist? Fuck, I don't even know. Mist. I think it was Mist. Wait. Yeah, it's like black to turquoise hair. Is that the Mist Husher? I think. I fucking don't know.
It appears that those calls
Thanks,
went
Mist.
out because both
He's male,
travelers
violent, Fire
are
Emblem
coming
too? Oh,
back.
that's awesome.
And not only was Paimon's voice actor recast,
Yeah, great
but
voice.
also was Kaylee Mills and Keqing. Okay, Keqing. Sorry, Keqing. I keep forgetting. It's Keqing or Ketching, okay? But it appears that Ketching's VA or Keqing's VA is literally recast as
It's
well.
Ketching.
So we're going to get some new voices
say
for
Keqing.
both of them, which is a victory for
I say
Genshin
Keqing.
fans. And
Nobody's
it is a day
Keqing.
of rejoice. That's right, boys. This will
Pretty sure
forever
that's
be
a
known
sex
as
move.
the Promised Day, the Sunday of Genshin.
Oh, she got
That's right.
replaced.
So let's get into it. This
I mean,
here is
yeah,
Lumine, literally saying Sarah Miller Cruz will be back as Lumine. We are so back.
Good.
That's right, boys. We are so back. Sarah
No
Miller
issues
Cruz
with
saying,
them.
I cannot
Oh,
wait
okay,
to
okay.
continue the adventure. I've missed Lumine
Hopefully Venti's VA is fine too.
so much. I'm excited that we'll
True,
be,
true,
we'll be
true,
back in
actually,
Tavot
true.
soon. And Zach Aguilar down here saying we are two sides of the same coin. That's right, boys. They are.
I mean,
happy to be
literally. I mean, they are. They are the twins in the game. So
back. Happy to be back. And although they won't make
Good.
it back in 5.
Yeah, this will be huge for the game, and hopefully they retroactively fix all the missed voice lines. Yeah, the games like Genshin and Honkai
Don't worry. Between these two, there's not that many.
Star Rail, man, it was so bad playing with no VA. It was so fucking bad because like reading the dialogue is already bad enough as it is, But actually,
Gotta be honest, Star Rail's not even that bad with non-voiced. Like, it's not that bad. It's only Dan Hung and the MC. And right now the MC got, I mean, obviously for 3.3, the MC got recast, right? Both of the MCs got recast. So it's pretty much only Dan Hung. I gotta be honest. I mean, that's fine for me. I mean, I'll just voice Dan Hung. So, hey, look at Home First is to pay me, bro. But yeah, I mean, I'm fine with just voicing one character. I think that's like fine. But if it's like a very, very important character, like for Genshin, it's like Dainsleif is a voice, which I'm pretty sure he isn't. Going off like Skirk's animation. That's a quest that you need Dainsleif to be voiced, since, you know, it's a Dainsleif quest that happens once a year. Like I'm not like, oh my god. Oh, it's so depressing. I'm pretty sure he's not voiced, bro.
like,
Which that means I'm doing the quest in JP. I know, big sad.
like, when you are forced to read it and there's no other option, oh god, it's so pain.
0.7. It looks like they'll probably be back in 6.0, but this is a huge.
The worst, by the way, the worst non-voice was Lantern Ride, bro. Was the latest Lantern Ride. Oh my god, literally, I think almost every single character in the way wasn't voiced.
Huge win. This is a huge win for Genshin fans.
It was
It
crazy.
says they're back in 6.0, but are they really not going to fix it?
Travelers to come back. It looks like we already got Erica Harlacher to
Surely
come back,
they'll fix
and
it.
maybe even Allegra Clark. But we will see, boys. We will see. Now, I am actually excited about this. Also, boys, I'm going to be going over on Twitch soon. I'm going to be streaming on Twitch later today. I'm going to take a little 2-hour nap, and then I'm going to go live. So make sure you check the top comment. I'm going to pin it as the top comment. Click the link, and please go follow my Twitch, boys. Please don't miss the stream. We are going to be covering some huge VA drama.
Guys.
I cannot get to all of these tweets in one day. So make sure that you show up to see the rest of them, because there are some crazy, and I mean crazy, crash outs from some voice actors. And we're also going to be playing Genshin Impact to finally rejoice that Paimon's voice actor is out of Genshin Impact. But let's get.
They're not out of the game yet. I'm waiting.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, yeah, obviously, because they would have did all their voices before they got recast. They would have did that all their voices like a month ago or something.
Until it's
or 2 months ago or
official,
something.
until I hear her not in the game, I'm not touching it.
Continue this. Let's see what the fan base has to say about Paimon being recast. Of course they love it, boys. It is the promised day. It is a win for Genshin. I mean, this is.
I don't see what. So there's just a random Natlan Twitch account that just posted a static picture of Paimon, like just art of Paimon with a voice over it. That is not solid proof that she got recast. I'm sorry. That is just not. And I gotta be honest, for me, the voice sounds worse. I don't know. I need something official. We need something official.
This is literally a more than 100 and something
I just
comments
don't
that are literally
believe it
praising the fact
100%.
that she was finally recast. Whoa.
I think Corinna Butger is the only person in the
But it makes sense that she would get recast. It would make 100% make sense.
Genshin space that Genshin players hate more than me. And man, that really makes my cold, bitter, shriveled heart just a little bit warmer.
Sorry, boys, 900 comments praising the fact that she was recast. Literally 2,000 upvotes. This is peak content. Also, we got Sean Laraway, which is literally Corinna Butker, Paimon's VA, literally reposting people that are more than likely talking about me. So I wanted to at least show this because I thought that this was insane. Here she was reposting Sean Laraway saying, "I would strongly avoid taking the word of that YouTuber in particular because of him specifically referring to any and all striking actors as entitled. I'm sorry that you all lost your jobs. I'm sorry that you got replaced because you wanted to."
I don't fucking care, bro. Find somewhere else to talk. Hey, why don't you all you voice actors find somewhere else to talk besides just bitching on the
You
internet?
can voice it up.
And you wanted to refuse work.
You could voice it. Try not.
Sorry that I said that in my last video, where I also linked SAG to the Hoyo strike.
I was gonna try Tribe Die before it came out, but when I saw the game, I was like, I don't know.
Refuse work. I'm sorry that I said that in my last video, where I also linked SAG to the Hoyo strike, which would be illegal because the Hoyo strike is a wildcat strike. It's only illegal for a wildcat strike if they are undermining a union. But the issue is, it's also illegal if SAG-AFTRA influenced a wildcat strike over at a non-union game. Okay, but we will see in the coming days. It appears that Hoyo is no longer afraid of SAG-AFTRA. They are no longer afraid of being called union busters. Okay, they are no longer.
Boys, we're free. They're mad. The promised day is here. But now let's see the game.
I'm gonna go back and
I'll be right. I'm not gonna play Genshin
Hero
long
voicing
term. Unless for some reason I go back and I'm like, oh my god, I was wrong
All
about
right,
everything.
here.
It's so
This
good.
is the point.
I doubt that. I'm happy just
No.
playing Wuthering Waves. I'm happy just playing Mario Kart and waiting for games like Duet Night and Business Over
Mario
Palace.
Kart.
And watching AI Bigfoot.
Haven't played Mario Kart in so long, bro.
Like, I'll play. I can't guarantee I'm gonna play for a lot.
All right, let's go.
Improve muscle strength in 90 days. Stand for strength with Ensure today.
Okay.
Boy, so let's get into it. The voices of the travelers are coming back.
Hey, don't panic. Paimon heard that dreams tell us what we need by showing us the opposite. So, if you had
So, like, Jesus Christ, it sounds so goof. If I don't know how to describe it. It sounds so, like, put on.
dreams tell us what we need by
Dreams tell us what we need? Like, is that just me? Like, she's adding, like, different pitches in the same line. This is...
showing us
And the only thing we know, and the only thing that tells us is this about not cry thing. Alright. I really doubt. I don't.
the opposite. So, if you had a nightmare, maybe all you need is something to cheer you up. Come on. Paimon will treat you to something yummy.
Yo,
There's something yummy. It's like, okay, this gotta be honest, that voice fucking sucks. If I have to listen to that for the next 3 years, fuck my life. I gotta be honest. I like the video. Nah, that voice sucks. that is terrible. Yeah, maybe I'm in the minority here by saying that's trash and I like the old. That's crazy for me to say that I like the old one more, but this is just. Yes, I don't think it's good. I don't know. I just don't think it's good. Okay, wait, no, it is true. So I was just thinking through because there's all these things like all this stuff, and I was like, this looks official, but I couldn't find it. But it's in the optimizations thing. It's true. Which Kuji the Pirate's view will be updated. Nothing about Dainsleif voice. Dainsleif. So I think we're fine on Dainsleif part. I think Dainsleif is voice, which I really hope he is. Maybe he's I don't know, but it is actually true. All right, it is actually true, and supplements. Okay, so. Oh, okay, that makes sense. This one, yeah, that one, obviously. Yeah, so this change only applies to new content in version 5.7. Oh, wait, so Paimon's voice is different in 5.7. Oh, okay, wait, so it's actually to Kuchiga Paimon's VA. Wait, so they changed this patch? Oh, wow, okay, I did not expect that. I expected it to be like 5.8, 6.0. Wait, no, after 5.7. Oh, no, up there. Wait, wow, okay. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't expect it to be updated this patch. Wait, so that means tomorrow, I actually do today, because I think it's going to accidentally automatically start for me, since I am right in front of Catherine in Natland right now, when I logged off the game yesterday, and when I went to bed, I was like, shit. So I was like, oh, no. So it might automatically restart. So I'm going to actually hear her voice. I think I need to hear it in-game for me to make a final judgment on it, because right now, I do not like her new voice at all. I think it's flipping terrible, but it just sounds weird to me. But we will see. I guess we'll see. But yeah, it okay. I was like, where's the fucking proof? But okay, here it is. Here's the proof. Okay. Well, at least I know now. Okay, so yeah, the voices are getting changed.